notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into today's video. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys. Well, this Pankola woman decided to reply to the German woman that talked about she is not in competition with black women. And her reply actually got me, and I decided to just put it up here for us to actually know what we think. I'm just going to roll it. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. Alright, let's dive into it.
There really is nothing worse than racist pick-me's. Like, you got all different kinds of pick-me's, but you have a lot of YT women who are racist pick-me's. And racist pick-me's are basically just YT women who are jealous and envious to black women. Like, she basically said, oh, in my house, I didn't grow up yelling and screaming, and he just wasn't used to that. Like, that was obviously a racial microaggression. You might as well have just said black women are ghetto. Like, that's what you tried to say right there. Like, what are you implying, Rebecca? And then you're bragging about treating this grown man like a child. You're bragging that you're making food for him before yourself. You're bragging that you're asking him if he's thirsty before you take care of your own needs. You're bragging that you're putting his needs above your own. So, all because you want to go out of your way to compete with black women or try to make black women feel bad. See, these are the type of YT women that work together with black men to abuse black women. Like, bitch, you're a masochist because you're literally bragging about being a doormat and a maid. Ain't no black woman jealous of you or give a fuck. Like, sis, if you want to go above and beyond to prove to this black man that you're just so much better than black women, keep going above and beyond. And the fact that she's so brainwashed by black men's lies and rhetoric about black women that she truly believes, oh, he's not used to someone cooking him food and offering him some of their food. Like, you don't think black women cook for their men? Are we talking about the same black woman that white people literally exploited and used for their cooking labor? Are we talking about the same black woman that white people literally exploited because of their cooking skills? You really think black women don't feed their man? You don't think black women nurture their man and do all these wonderful things? Oh, you really think by you asking him if he's thirsty that you're doing something for him that a black woman didn't? Oh, that's precious. It's the narcissism of trying to feel like you're above black women. You're a racist pick-me. These are the racist pick-me's. And they help black men triangulate black women, which is a narcissistic abuse tactic. And they really want to believe that they're doing something special for him that a black woman didn't do, probably already better. Like, he's gonna tell you that, sis. He's gonna tell you, I'm not used to this. A woman never loved me. No woman ever asked me if I was thirsty. No woman ever made me a plate of food. And you really believe in that shit, because they gotta be the victim. And you're really sitting there like, oh, poor baby, putting your tit in his mouth. That entire video was racist towards black women. I don't know if it was a microaggression or a macroaggression, because, it was pretty blatant to me. Like, say you're pressed by black women without saying you're pressed by black women. You're pressed. You're pressed. I'm just such a perfect, submissive, white servant to my black king. It's funny, they would like you to believe I'm their preference, but that's just triangulation. See, my baby father used to do the same thing to me. He'd be like, oh, I prefer Spanish women. I prefer black women. They do the same thing to all of us. So when they get around you, it's, oh, I love the white girls. They're going to do it to any group they're around. They're going to compare you to another woman to triangulate you and make you feel bad. That's just manipulation. We are not their preference. We're just a trophy that they say, hey, I got a white girl. But they just abuse us and mistreat us and don't take us seriously. We're just sex objects and we're just there to flaunt around and maybe get ahead. And then they think white women have money so they can try to use them for their money and status and shit like that. And to be more accepted around white men. But yeah, no, they do the same thing to me. Like when my ex would abuse me in public and I'd be asking for help, he would go up to the black woman like, no, she's a white girl trying to lie on me and get me arrested. I ain't do nothing. You know these white women, you can't trust them. She's trying to take a black man down. And you know, black women will fall for that too. But he would switch sides. Anytime it was convenient, 1 minute it's, I love Spanish women. 1 minute, I love white women. The next minute, I hate white women. 1 minute, this is what I get for getting with a white woman. I should have never got with a white woman. Then they turn on you and they recruit a bunch of flying monkeys who are going to support the narrative and be so quick to comfort him like, yes, baby, you know you shouldn't have got with them white women. Come here, abusive, narcissistic, psychopathic man. You know you're better with me than a white woman. You know I can treat your narcissistic, abusive ass way better than that white woman could. It's all manipulation. Trust me, we are not their preference. Plenty of black men told me, oh, I thought white women smelled like bologna and y'all look like raw chicken, and basically are disgusted to even mess with a white woman, make fun of each other for dealing with a white woman, and make it seem like it's literally the scum of the earth thing to do. It's just novelty. So don't believe the triangulation. It's all manipulation that they just say to make every bitch feel inferior to each other. When in reality, they're the ones that feel inferior inside. They just have to put women down to make themselves feel high up. Race is actually an illusion. Racism was created the same way the gender system was created, to create oppression and a power dynamic and a hierarchy. That's what it is. My ex tried to get with her, and her ex tried to get with me. That shit don't fucking matter, bro. This is true. This shit don't matter, bro. It's true. Their preference is pussy. I don't fetishize anyone. I was raised by black people, by Haitian people. I went to all black high schools, all black junior high schools. I was like 1 out of 3 or 4 white kids in my school. And I knew my daughter's father since 11 years old, and we were best friends. And I was young and in love, and I got with him at 16 years old, and I was with him for 10 years. And I'm just a product of my environment. But have they always fetishized me since I was a little girl, told me I should do pog, corn, and told me I remind them of Coco? Yeah, they've all fetishized me. And that's not to say there's not white women that don't fetishize them, but I'm not one of them. I was actually a fucking moron that generally loved them because we came from the same environment. And, you know, I actually related to them and thought we had a real bonding connection. And we grew up together. But I don't prefer any men. I avoid men regardless of race. Also, when I was growing up, white men did not like me because I was being raised by black people and on the black side of town, that people would call me dirty and an N-word lover and a wigger. And they didn't like me because I hung around black people. And all the white boys used to call me fat, whale, pig, because I had a big butt. So yeah, none of them even wanted me, and we had nothing in common. They want to listen to Lynyrd Skynyrd and the Rolling Stones. They want to listen to the music, you know, like my dad wants to listen to, and I don't. The only thing I had in common with white men is our skin color. We had nothing else in common. But there are white women out there who do fetishize black men, but they fetishize me a whole lot more. I've never fetishized them. And I've been with all different kinds of men, and every white man I was ever with has been secretly racist. And I have a biracial child, so I don't want to take that chance.
Seriously, lovelies, these, German women have been going around, my For You